This man, in a starving city, risked starvation to document the truth, hid his work in the earth, and gave everything for a future he would never see. But what he didn't know was that his words would become the most powerful evidence the world ever heard. It's 1940, Warsaw, Poland. The Nazis have sealed the city into a ghetto, a walled prison holding 450,000 Jews in 1.3 square miles. Emanuel Ringelblum is a 40-year-old historian who taught at a Jewish school before the war. His wife Yitzhak and their son Uri live in a cramped apartment on Lesno Street. Around him, people are dying from starvation and disease, thousands every month. Even dying, because that's what happens when the world simply abandons you. And for a while, Ringelblum tried to survive like everyone else. He did whatever work the Nazis allowed, moving through the ghetto streets like a ghost. But something wouldn't let him be silent. In the summer of 1940, Ringelblum made a dangerous decision. He began gathering documents, diaries, reports, recipes, children's drawings, anything that proved the ghetto existed. He recruited 60 people to help him, teachers, journalists, artists, and ordinary citizens who were still breathing. They wrote in secret, cataloging human life while the Nazis tried to erase it. By 1942, they had collected 35,000 pages of testimony. Then came the liquidation. In July 1942, the Nazis began deporting 300,000 Jews from Warsaw to Treblinka in just 8 weeks. Ringelblum watched as neighbors vanished, families torn apart, the ghetto collapsing into ash. He was marked for deportation too, a known organizer, a threat. Ringelblum did the only thing left to do. He gathered the archive in milk cans and metal boxes. He found workers willing to risk death to dig beneath the rubble. In August 1942, in the dark, they buried the boxes in the ground. 10 containers holding the truth, hidden like seeds. He had no allies left who could protect him, only silence and hope. And one night, as the ghetto burned around him, Ringelblum made a choice. He stopped trying to save himself and started planning what came next. In March 1944, the Nazis found him hiding in a bunker. They arrested him, his wife, and his son. On April 7, 1944, they shot him in the back of the head. He died never knowing what happened to his archive. But something impossible occurred. In 1946, Warsaw workers clearing the ruins found the first cache of milk cans buried in the earth. In 1950, they found the second cache hidden beneath old foundations. The archive had survived. It had outlived its creator by 6 years. And the man who did it, who risked starvation and execution to bury history, was Emanuel Ringelblum. The documents he buried became the most complete record of the Holocaust ever recovered. His words, his witnesses, his children's drawings, his hunger journal, they all survived. Proof that the ghetto existed, proof that they lived, proof that they refused to disappear.